Have you ever wondered why February has fewer days than every other month? Every other month has 30 or 31 days, but February? Just 28. And every 4 years, it changes to 29. Why? The answer goes back more than 2,000 years. To ancient Rome, early calendars, and the challenge of matching time with the movement of the Earth and Moon. Long ago, people often measured time using the moon. One full lunar cycle, the time it takes the moon to go through its phases and return to the same phase again, lasts about 29.5 days. Many ancient civilizations created months based on the moon's phases. But there was a problem. A lunar year, meaning 12 lunar months, adds up to only about 354 days. But a solar year, the time Earth takes to travel around the sun, is about 365.25 days. That means a lunar calendar slowly drifts away from the seasons. Over time, winter could slowly start occurring during months that were supposed to be summer. For farming societies, this created serious problems. So civilizations tried to create calendars that stayed better aligned with the seasons. And this is where the Romans enter the story. The earliest Roman calendar is believed to have had only 10 months. And strangely, it didn't even include January or February. The year supposedly began in March. That's why some month names still sound strange today. September comes from the Latin word for 7. October means 8. November means 9. And December means 10. But today, they are months 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's because the calendar later changed, but the names stayed. The early Roman calendar had about 304 days, and the remaining winter period was not officially divided into calendar months. But eventually, this became too confusing. So around the 7th century BC, the Roman king Numa Pompilius reformed the calendar. He added 2 new months, January and February. And February was placed at the very end of the year. But here's where things get strange. The Romans considered even numbers unlucky. So they preferred months to have odd numbers of days. Most months were adjusted to 29 or 31 days. But when the math was finished, one month had to be shorter than the others. That month became February. It was given 28 days. And because February was associated with rituals for the dead and purification ceremonies, the Romans didn't mind making it the odd one out. In fact, the name February comes from the Latin word februa, a festival of purification. So from the very beginning, February was different. But the Roman calendar still had a huge problem. It didn't accurately match the solar year. Over time, the seasons started drifting. So in 46 BC, Julius Caesar introduced a major reform known as the Julian calendar. With help from astronomers, he created a calendar with 365 days, plus 1 extra day every 4 years. This was the origin of the leap year, and the extra day was added to February, since it was already the shortest month. That is why February sometimes has 29 days instead of 28. This system was much more accurate, but it still wasn't perfect. The Julian calendar assumed the solar year was exactly 365.25 days long. But in reality, it is slightly shorter, about 365.2422 days. That tiny difference seems harmless at first, but over centuries, it adds up. By the 1500s, the calendar had drifted by about 10 days. Religious holidays tied to the seasons were no longer happening at the correct times. So another reform happened, this time under Pope Gregory XIII. In 1582, the Gregorian calendar was introduced. And this is the calendar most of the world still uses today. The solution was clever. Leap years would still happen every 4 years, except for certain century years. Years like 1700, 1800, and 1900 were not leap years. But years divisible by 400, like 2000, still were. That tiny adjustment kept the calendar aligned with Earth's orbit far more accurately. And once again, February remained the month that carried the leap day correction. So the next time February comes around, remember, its short length isn't random at all. It's a surviving piece of ancient Roman history, still quietly shaping the way the modern world measures time.